Hello everyone and welcome back to Children of Morta. Things didn't go super well as John last episode, so that's unfortunate, but today we're gonna try out Lucy for the first time. No more random number generator. Well, we're still using it, but it's working differently due to corruption fatigue issues. Lucy can't shoot while moving. As she stands and shoots, her attacks speed up and sidewinders begin to emerge from her attacks. Lucy uses mana for some of her abilities. Mana regenerates over time. Okay then. She's pretty quick. So not being able to move and shoot shouldn't be too detrimental. It doesn't hit very hard though. Interesting playstyle. Attacking doesn't lock me up for the most part when it comes to moving, so that's good. I really didn't need this ferocious enemy type. It is so unfair that he can summon enemies behind me. At least his enemy count seems to have an upper limit. This is a terrible position to be in without a right click. And now there's corruption enemies. Did I mention she doesn't hit hard? I am so glad she at least has 2 dodges. She also doesn't, I can't tell if she stun locks enemies. Okay, good. They all died with him. Oh, man. Why couldn't that have given us enough experience to get my right click? What is my right click again? Cyclone right. Yeah, I do stun lock. Pretty sure I only hit one enemy at a time, though. I'm actually going to get this one instead of the right click. Because negating damage is good. The goal is to get all of the upgrades ultimately, but you wanna, when you're just starting a new character, you have to be pretty strategic with which ones you get. I was hoping the sidewinders would be homing, but they're not. Is that a pit? Just a random pit? I mean, I can't fall into it. I was kind of hoping that I could, I'll be honest. Because alternative exits to floors are almost always interesting in roguelike. Okay, so there goes our shield. Now, unfortunately, I think this is always 8 seconds, but it'll absorb more hits the higher level I make it. I wonder if untouched includes dodging. This is where not being able to move and shoot is very bad. Can shoot over the pit. There's the exit. And Divine Grace. Increase maximum health. I will take that. That's like a 31 point increase. Pretty good. What the heck? Okay, for some reason it wouldn't let me shoot for a second even though I wasn't moving. Oh sweet, a gemstone and a gemstone chest. And tons of more. I could probably walk in the same amount of time, but I'm lazy. I'm definitely gonna get her right click, but I consider her special to be far more useful. I think the Sidewinders hit for like 3 times her normal damage. Okay, let's get this right click. It works in a very odd way. I'll have to get... What's the upgrade for it? Is it duration? It's duration and damage. If it only deals that much damage, it must tick very quickly. Okay, pretty useful. It gathers the enemies up so that my attacks hit them all at once. Go get this. Oh shoot, that's a very short cooldown. But I can only have one active at a time. Ferocious monsters are not going to be fun. It's a charm. Drop a divine item. Oh, so it means either a relic or a grace. Increased movement speed. I would say that would be more useful if I could move and shoot. It's definitely still good. Apparently you can't be stun locked. Divine Grace. Upon receiving a fatal blow, revive with a modest amount of health. Okay. I'm sure that will be very useful. And it probably only a single use thing. An enemy spawner. But I have this, so I don't really care that he spawns extra enemies. Up, I'm out of MP. That actually holds the ferocious enemy, and that's fantastic. Cyclone cancels enemy actions. That sounds fantastic. I think I managed to get through that without taking any hits. And we have 3 gemstones. The merchant is going to be our best friend. Oh man, I underestimated the power of that tornado. And that's a 4th gemstone right there. Oh, I like this character. Okay, we're rocking. Cyclone moves directly forward. I don't like that. Because I think it kind of seeks enemies out right now. I have 4 gemstones. Because the way it works now is it traps enemies. And that's very good. Do I have 2? I have 2. Give me this. Like, it moving forward is probably still really good. My question right now is, do I regenerate all of my orbs over 8 seconds, or is it only 1 at a time? Get wrecked. Potion of life, increase maximum health. I'll take that. Pulls enemies in more forcefully. Yeah, I'll take that. The nice thing about runes is that they're not lost. The unnice thing about runes is that they're not marked on the map. Okay, it looks like our shields only regenerate 1 at a time. Yep, 1 at a time. Still useful to have multiple. There's the exit. And here's the shopkeep. Admiring Embrace. Create an area that slows and damages enemies. What's this? Ring of Ambition. Corpses have less chance to get corrupted and spawn enemies. I didn't realize that's where the extra enemies came from. Increased critical chance. I think I want the increased critical chance, honestly. And then I don't think we're actually done exploring. Now we're pretty much done. Okay, so you do get more health the higher your level is, because she definitely didn't have that much, and I haven't gotten abilities that increase her health that frequently. Let me guess, she probably has a skill that increases her sidewinders, doesn't she? Auxiliary Embers. Increases the chance and damage of sidewinders that burst forth from Lucy's fireballs. Used during Guardian's Rage. Increase the damage of range of Ray of Fire. Atar's Wrath. Chance for burning meteors to fall upon enemies during Guardian's Rage. Dang, her rage sounds fantastic. Don't mess with this little girl. She will mess you up. Hardcore. Does she skip? I thought I saw it. Yep, she jumps every now and then. I didn't spawn 2 tornadoes. Did I? I thought I could only have 1 at a time, but for some reason now I can have 2. Let's see. This character is far better set up than Mark, in my opinion. Like, it could just be that Mark's not very good early on and gets better. I hate corrupted enemies. I don't know what those are, or how to. I know what they are. Like, clearly they're like a thing. I know, very descriptive. But I don't know how. Like, they're little marks on the floor, and if you do things, then they activate. But I don't know what the thing that you do is. Okay, I still take status effects through her barriers. Sometimes the summoned enemies fall along with their master, and sometimes they don't. Cyclone has a chance to conjure Sidewinders. Why am I only getting Cyclone runes, first of all? And then second of all, why are they all fantastic? Sweet. Unfortunately, they do seem to fire out in completely random directions. Obelisk of Endurance. And we got another one.
Breaking the circles. Prevent the summoning.
We're gonna have to deal with a super enemy.
A new challenger appeared.
Okay, it's not that bad. Don't have any MP. Well, he apparently got lost. Okay, there we go. We made it. And we took minimal damage. I'm actually going to go back to this one. If this runs out, I'll pick that one up again. But I'd argue that this one's better. Okay, what was this one? Convert the larger cyclone into... Ooh. Do they not suck in anymore, though? They probably don't suck in anymore, and that's the main usefulness of the cyclone. Sidewinders actually deal less damage, I think. There's another one off screen. There he is. Runes on runes on runes. That's the cancels enemy actions rune. Thank you, dead adventurer. Sweet. Let's get her shift, I think. Okay, so she spawns it where she stands. Ugh, I wish some of these rune effects were just permanent. I don't know what this does. But I will take it. Got him. So her decoy costs MP. Okay, good. The decoy doesn't seem to take damage, it just has a duration. My cyclone mana. Yes, make the slimes. I'm okay with the corrupted slimes. They are nothing. Does Lucy have something that makes her spawn more health potions or something? Because this is insane. Oh boy. Ooh. And yet another gemstone. I have 7 and nothing to use them on. Grandma!
Those who approach the light will gain more valuable experiences, is how the tablet was explained.
So we have a new Book of Rhea, effect unlocked. I'm pretty sure it's probably experience gains, which I definitely want. More experience gains means more power for me. Could you guys not get in the way of me destroying this thing? Unfortunately, her fireballs have max range. Now we're getting hurt. Luckily, we do have like 1 billion health potions to fall back on. Ooh, move speed increase. I can open pretty much every one of these that I find. Well, actually, this is the final floor, so I can definitely. Do I have, like, nope.
Danger was on all sides. Despite being surrounded by all manner of hungering creatures, the two were busy arguing. They should have gone left. They should have gone right. Perhaps they should have never ventured forth at all.
Okay. Managed to get out of that scot-free.
The slightest crack in a person's courage was all it needed to enter.
I'm actually going to remember to use this unlike the time that I played Kevin and didn't. Ancient Light. I'm guessing that's a souvenir again. Rune. Decoy burns melee attackers. Handy. No. That's the exit. I would like to set enemies on fire. Divine Relic. Heal a portion of your missing health. Charm. Greatly increase critical hit chance and damage at the cost of slow, constant drain of health. I don't like that. And I have something that completely blocks all damage that I take. I guess I'm gonna save him. And there's still yet another area of this place for me to explore. I wonder how many shields I can get at maximum. Awesome, good thing I came this way. Divine Grace, tonic of rejuvenation. Return to max health at the start of a new floor. Awesome. Is there a limit to the number of those that I can get? Because I've filled out my entire crossways now. But I'm hoping that that there's no, like, real limit. I guess this is also probably the most that you'd be able to get before finishing an area. Which I'm about to do. goes nothing. Stone golem time. That looks bad.
Anai-Dya, the mother of beasts and goddess of anguish, a protector, a being of stone made living.
Oh my gosh, that actually holds him. That's not fair, and you know it. I need to get enough MP to use my decoy. Don't do me like this. I guess I'm just supposed to dodge when that happens. I can take— what? I could take another hit, you bastard! That one's gonna be hard to beat with a melee character, especially since Mark's next. That sucks. I'm more than a little annoyed about that one. Oh, nothing happened. So, Ancient Light's souvenir? Yep. Where did it go? Finding the souvenir is always interesting. Oh, it went in the girl's bedroom. Let's get this experience gain increase. And now I can't afford that. Oh well, I am going to get Hoarder. Because it sounds really good. And now I can increase critical hit rate or damage. I think I'm just going to increase straight damage now that we have Lucy. She kind of needs it. Oh boy. Does she have corruption fatigue now? Amazingly, no. Okay, so also we got Youthful Optimism. Lucy's ability to look past the darkness rubs off on the entire family. All members enter dungeons with 1 gemstone, which is really nice. What are all of her traits? Stones for all family members gain Lucy's abilities runes. All family members are reinforced. Lucy appearing to summon a decoy upon evading at just the right moment. 3-minute cooldown. That one's gonna be hard. Soul of the family. Lucy's continued dancing brightens everyone's day. All family members enter dungeons with an additional gemstone. Handy. Mage's Will. Upon receiving fatal damage, Lucy instead conjures a decoy and temporarily becomes invulnerable. That sounds fantastic. This is making me wonder if this caps at 3, because like taking 3 hits is pretty good. Like tanking 3 hits even. I bet if I had gotten her rage, it could have easily taken that guy out. I don't know how this works because this says click left mouse to join, but that's mine. Like, can I invite people to play with me? Apparently. I don't know. Maybe I'll look into that. Who knows? Maybe you can actually do online play and it's just not part of the in-game options, which would be kind of weird, but oh well. Oh well. That's going to call it for another episode of Children of Morta. I hope you enjoyed and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching. You can check out some of my other videos on the right, and if you'd like to follow my content, be sure to click that subscribe button.